Okay, P4 week 41 exam paper review. So this one is the Raffles Girls Primary School 2021 SA2 paper. So I'm going to just pick up some questions to go through. Probably those more complicated ones, not really complicated, but more of like things that we've been through, like we've gone through the questions like recently lah. So I will just start with section B. So I'm going to go all the way to question 27. Wait, 27. Okay. This one. Okay. Question 27 says, right, each shape represents a number. Study the question carefully and find the missing answer. So you have this sun divided by 5 is 2.9. 5 times heart equals to 10. So what I want to find is the value of the sun multiply the value of the heart. So what we do is, right, first we look at this one. We can actually find the value of the sun. How do we find the value of the sun? So something divided by 5 is 2.9. So the sun will actually be multiplied. Okay, so you have to take 2.9 times 5. 2.9 times 5 is 14.5. Okay, so we know the sun is 14.5, the value, okay? 14, okay? So now in order to find the heart, you have to know 5 times something give you 10. For this, I think you guys will be able to do already. So that means it's actually 10 divided by 5. 2. So the heart is 2. So in order to find this missing answer, we just take 14.5 times 2. Your answer will be 29. You can put 29.0 or 29 also can. Okay. Now moving on to question 29. Okay. In the figure, ABCD is a square and EFGC is a rectangle. Angle ECB is 38, which is here. This is ECB. Okay. Find angle BCG. So BCG is B, follow the letter. C is here. G. So I'm looking at this one. Okay, it's very simple. Can you see that this rectangle, right? You can see it's actually tilted a little bit into the square, and it's actually tilted in about a 38 degrees of this part here. Okay, so I think I highlighted this one here to here. This is the part where it's actually tilted in. So we actually can see that this one, you know that EC is perpendicular to CG. So which means this is actually a right angle. Okay. So in other words, right, in order to find angle BCG, then you just have to take 90 degrees. Right angle is a 90 degree. So we just take 90 degrees, right? And you minus away the 38. So 90 degree minus 38 degree. Your answer will be 52 degrees. So you write down 52 down here. Okay. Okay, question number 30 is about area parameter. So we've done area parameter recently. So I think this will help. So the figure is made up of rectangle X, which is this one, and square Y. Okay. The total area of the figure is 360 square centimeters. So X and Y together, 360. Okay. Area of square Y is 81. So if I know this, I write down 81 square centimeter. Find the length of rectangle X. So this is what we need to find. So if you look at this, right, we only know the area of square Y. So if we know the area of square Y, we can actually find out the side, or we can call it the side of square Y, which is actually equivalent to the breadth of the figure or breadth of X. Okay, so what we do is, right, how do we find the side of a square? It means that, okay, a given area, right, that means length times length equals to 81. So since this is a square, it means that the values must be equal. The side's measurement must be equal to multiply to get 81. So which means 81 square centimeter equals to what times what? These two numbers must be the same. So it's none other than 9 times 9 cm. So we know that this is 9 cm. The side of the square, sorry, it's a bit longer here, 9 cm. So which means this is also the breadth of rectangle X. So this is also 9 cm. Okay, so we can write here breadth of X 9 cm. So we know that the area of this whole thing, X plus Y, rectangle X plus square Y, is 360. So with this, right, we can actually work out what is the area of X. So area X, you just take 360 minus away the area of Y. So area of X is actually 279 square centimeter. So this 279 square centimeter. So in order to find the length, very simple. Area means length times breadth, right? So we don't have the length. So something multiplied by 9 give me the area of 279. So in order to find length of X, we just take 279 divide by 9 here. So the answer will be 31 cm. So please write down 31. Okay? Because 31 times 9 is 279. Alright? So that's how you work it out. So moving on to question number 34. 34. Which is this one? Okay. This one we need to draw model, okay? So the total mass of a durian, watermelon, and papaya is 12.4. Watermelon 3.5 heavier than papaya. Durian 1.5 heavier than watermelon. So if you are able to understand, right, we actually know that the watermelon is the heaviest. Okay, sorry, the durian is heavier than the watermelon. The durian is heavier than the watermelon, I'm sorry, then the watermelon is heavier than the papaya. So that means actually, right, the heaviest is actually watermelon is, sorry, I saw the wrong question. Okay, come, wait, just repeat everything. So what we just draw a model. Watermelon 3.5 kg heavier than papaya. So watermelon 3.5 kg heavier than papaya. So we draw watermelon heavier than papaya by a 3.5. So maybe like this, just roughly 3.5 kg. Then it says here, the durian is 1.5 heavier than the watermelon. Durian 1.5 heavier. So the durian you can actually draw on top of the watermelon so that you can see that the difference between durian and watermelon is a 1.5 kg. Okay, so total 12.4 kg. So I want to find the mass of the papaya, which is this one. Okay, so don't forget over here is a 3.5 kg difference, right? Actually here we still have another 3.5 here. Okay, so in order to find the value of 3 units, right, we have to add this, we have to remove all these differences. So what we do is, right, I actually will add up the values here first. So 3.5 plus 3.5 plus 1.5, 8.5 kg. So from here, right, I'm going to find 3 units by taking 12.4 minus 8.5. It's 3.9. So 3 units is 3.9. Look for 1 unit. 3.9 divided by 3. Answer is 1.3. So I want to find mass of the papaya. Papaya is just 1 unit. So your answer is just 1.3 kg. Okay, sorry about the mistake earlier on. It's just that I misread the question. Okay, so this is your answer. Okay, so now moving on to, okay, section C, I'm going to go through every question. Okay, so section C is problem sums lah. So let's look at 36, question 36. Marie had a total of 20 10-cent coins and 20-cent coins. Total amount of money she had was $3.40. I want to find the number of 20-cent coins that she has. Okay, first thing first, right? This is in dollars and cents. So for me, I will actually change this to cents. Easier to do my work. So easier to do calculation actually. So $3.40 is 340 cents. So we need to find out how many 20 cents, right? So we will have to suppose all are of the other kind. Suppose all are 10-cent coins. Okay, coins. So if all are 10 cents, the total amount will not be $3.40 anymore. So you know that she has a total of 20 cents, 20 coins. So 20 coins, let's suppose all are 10 cents. So I times 10 cents, it would be 200 cents. But then we know that she doesn't have 200 cents only. She has 340 cents. So there's actually some more extra amount that we need. 340 cents minus 200 cents is, I need an extra 140 cents. So we're going to do exchange. We're going to exchange a 20 cents, right, for a 10 cent. Okay. So when we do that, one exchange here. Okay. Sorry, not two and suppose all are 10 cents. I'm sorry. Wait, I think I see wrongly. Sorry about that. So we are going, okay, sorry, this one we are going to exchange for 20 cents. Sorry. So 140 cents. So I'm going to exchange 10 cents for 20 cents. So one exchange here is actually a 10 cent more. So 20 cents. How you know it's 10 cents more? 20 cents minus 10 cents. 10 cents more for one exchange. So I'm going to do it until I get extra 140 cents. How many exchanges would that be? So the number of exchanges will be 140 cents divided by the value of one exchange, 10 cents. Your answer is 14. 14 20 cents coins. Okay? Because you exchange for 20 cents. Okay? Suppose all are 10 cents. Yeah, correct. Okay? So suppose all are 10 cents, we suppose all are 20 cents, suppose all are 10 cents. Look at this, we have to suppose all of the other kind. Remember that, okay? So you can actually write down here 14 20 cent coins. Like that. Okay? Okay. So next one will be question number 37. Is graphs. Okay, very easy. Graphs are pretty easy because you just need to know that graph, right? Before you do anything, you need to write down the value of the graph for each one. Okay, so look at this. Okay, so a baker baked 150 cookies each of different flavors daily. So every single flavor, there's a total of 150 cookies each. So the bar graph shows the number of cookies left at the end of Saturday. Okay, so this is the graph that shows how many cookies left on Saturday. So these are the number of cookies left and these are the flavors at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to calculate the value of each flavor. So the chocolate, if you read, right, from 0 to 10, there are 5 markings, which means one marking represents a value of 2. So over here is 40. Chocolate will be 40 plus 2 plus 2, 44. So you can write 44 here. And cheese is exactly 30. Mocha is 20. Okay. Strawberry is, this is 60, then this is 62. Blueberry is, this is 70, right? So 70 is here. So 70, then 72, 74, 76. Give me 76. Okay. So which flavor of the cookies was the least popular? So if you want to know the least popular, right, it means that, right, wait, let me just zoom out a little bit. Hopefully you can see because of the space here. Okay, so the least popular will be the one that is left the most, which actually is the blueberry, because that is the most left and the least sold until Saturday. I mean at the end of Saturday. So this is the most left, which means that the flavor that's the least popular, you can see in one shot, is actually blueberry. So you write blueberry here. Okay. B they're asking for how many cheese and strawberry cookies did he sell altogether on Saturday. So we look at cheese and strawberry. You know that every day he has 150 cookies to sell for each flavor. So if there are 150 cheese, left with just 30. So the cheese sold will be 150 minus away 30. Okay, he sold 120 cheese cookies. But what about those that are strawberry? So you look at the strawberry sold, which means how many left here? Strawberries here? 62 left. So that means 150 minus 62. It will be 88. So 88 strawberry cookies sold. So how to find all together? You just take 120 plus 88. Your answer will be 208 cookies. So this is the number of cookies sold for the cheese and strawberry. Okay. Now, question 38. Okay, this one is number patterns. So study the pattern below carefully and answer the questions. So pattern 1 has 3 gray triangles and 1 white. But pattern 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gray, 2 white. So pattern 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gray and 3 white. So for this, right, they already put it in table form for us already. So I want to know A, how many gray triangles are there in pattern 4? So pattern 4, you can actually count from the diagram here. Or if you want to calculate, right, from pattern 1 to pattern 2 is an increase of 3. So pattern 2 to 3, increase of 3 also. And pattern, so that means pattern 3 to 4, also increase of 3. So that means this will be 12. Okay. Now, what about B? Which pattern number will give you a total of 32? So for pattern 1, you have 4. Pattern 2, if you calculate, you have 8. Pattern 3, 12. Pattern 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you know that actually they are in multiples of 4, right? So how to find pattern, which pattern has 32 triangles? Very simple. If one pattern has 4, how many pattern, which number pattern will have 32 since one pattern is 4? So actually everything is a steady increment of 4 triangles in total. So that means we just take 32 divide by 4 for B. Your answer is 8. So it will be pattern 8. So A is actually 12. Please write 12. And then B just write pattern 8. Okay. Question 39. Okay, the figure shows timings for the movies. My best friends at the cinema. So these are the timings for the movies. AM, 10:30 AM, 12:30 PM, 7 PM, and 11:30 PM. Rachel arrived at the cinema at 10:55 AM. How long must she wait for the next show at 12:30 PM? Give your answer in hours and minutes. Very simple. So this one, she reached at 10:55, which means she only can catch the other one at 12:30 because 10:30 this show already began. So she cannot go for the 10:30 one. So we have to calculate from 10:55 AM all the way to 12:30. So from 10:55, right, we calculate to the nearest hour first, which is 11 AM. So it's actually a duration of 5 minutes only. Okay, then from 11 AM, calculate to the next hour, 12 PM, 1 hour. Calculate to 12:30 is the duration of 30 minutes. So how do we find the whole duration? We just add 5 minutes plus 1 hour plus 30 minutes. Your answer is 1 hour 35 minutes. Okay, so A is your answer for this question. So that's right, 1 hour 35 minutes. Okay, now B says each show lasted 1 hour 45 minutes. Samuel watched the last show of the day. What time did the show end? The last show you can see, let me scroll up, is actually the time slot of 11:30. So that means he's going to watch the 11:30 slot. So from 11:30 PM, we have to calculate 1 hour 45 minutes after. So we calculate 1 hour first. it would be 12:30. No longer PM, it's AM already. It's the next day. Then another 45 minutes. Some of you, right, actually cannot count like this. So we just calculate 45 minutes. You can actually split into 30 minutes and 15 minutes. So if it's 30 minutes after that, it's actually 1 a.m., not 1 p.m. So 30 minutes after 12:30 a.m. is actually 1 a.m. So plus another 15 minutes is actually 1:15 a.m. So your answer will be 1:15 a.m. That's all. Okay, this 1 a.m. or not 10. This 1 a.m. Okay. Now moving on to question 40. This one I think I enlarged it a little bit. Okay. Okay. One ring and one bracelet cost $180.80. One such ring and 3 such bracelets cost $289. How much do 2 bracelets cost? So B, how much more does the ring cost than the bracelet? We need to find the difference between these 2 items at B. So what we do now, right? We know what we have, we write down. 1 ring plus 1 bracelet. They gave you the value of $180.80. But 1 ring plus 3 bracelet is more expensive, $289. So this one, you see that the difference here is exactly the difference of 2 bracelets. So you just subtract the value here. 289 minus $180.80. So 2 bracelets will cost 108.20. This is for A. So B, I want to know how much does the ring cost, how much more does the ring cost than the bracelet. So if you know 2 bracelets is 108.20, right? We can find the cost of 1 bracelet. 108.20 divided by 2. The cost of 1 bracelet is actually $54.10. So this one I write $54.10. But then don't forget to find the cost of 1 ring. Because 1 bracelet is this, right? So you can actually write down here. You have this equation. So you can actually write down the value of this one, right? It's actually 54.10. Okay, don't get confused. This is not the price of the ring. This is for this one. So how to find 1 ring? It will be, take the total, 180.80 minus away the cost of the bracelet, 54.10. It will be 126.70. This is for the ring. So the ring, I'm going to use another color, maybe blue lah. The cost of the ring is 126.70. So the difference between the ring and the bracelet, you can see already. You just subtract these 2 values, 126.70 minus $54.10. So your answer is $72.60. Okay, so don't forget to fill your answer down here. So you know that this one, the first one is actually if you remember, is 108.20. Then this one will be $72.60. Always write down the answer. Okay. Okay. Now question 41. Okay, there were some flowers in a flower shop. 1/4 were lilies, 2/5 sunflowers, and the rest were daisies. Where there were 224 more daisies than lilies. How many sunflowers are there? So we know the fraction for lilies, which is 1/4. We know the fraction for sunflower, I just write SF, is 2/5. Okay, so that means definitely a certain fraction will be for daisies, right? We just have to find. But over here, we know that the denominator different, right? We change them to the same. This one you times 5, which is 5/20. This one you times 4. It will be 8/20. So the fraction for daisies will be 1 whole minus the fraction for lilies minus the fraction for sunflower. 7/20. But then what did the question say? 224 more daisies than lilies. So you know the daisies, right? The fraction is this 5 over 20. Daisies is 7 over 20. So you actually can tell that, right, the fraction for daisies is more than the fraction for lilies. So the difference will be 7 over 20 minus 5 over 20, 2 over 20, which means 224 represents a fraction of 2 over 20, because that's the difference between the lilies and daisies. Okay, so look for 1 over 20, 224 divide by 2, 112. How many sunflowers? Sunflowers, please don't tell me it's one whole. Sunflowers, we are looking at actually just 8 over 20 here. So we just find the value of 8 over 20. 8 times 112. Your answer is 896. So you just write down here 896 sunflowers. Oh, sorry, sunflowers for the N. Sunflowers. That's my favorite flower, one of them. Yeah. So, okay, going to 42. John folded a rectangular piece of paper to form the shape here. Okay. So you see that the paper is actually very long, rectangle. But if you just fold it at the side here, right, it becomes a little shorter. Okay. And then you have this shape. Okay, so A, what's the length of the rectangular paper before it was folded? So if you cannot see, I suggest that you draw out the unfolded shape, which is the original shape. So if you draw out the unfolded shape, right, it will look something like this. So you can see that this one is actually a rectangle. Then this is a square. Right? So that means, right, it will be like a rectangle here, a square, and the other one at the other end is a longer rectangle. So this is actually the length. I mean, this is the original shape lah. Okay, I just break it up into shapes here because it was folded like that. So you know that if this is 4, you fold up, right? This will be 4. So that means this is also 4. And this is the side of a square. If it is 4, 4, here also will be 4. And you know the 6 cm, when you go up, it will become here. This is the 6 cm. This is the 4. Okay, so this is 6 cm. This is also 6. So over here, you know there's a 15, right? So 15 is still here. This is also 15. So A is asking for the length before it's folded. This is what I'm looking at. So you just take 6 plus 4 plus 15. Your answer is, sorry, a bit untidy. It is 25 cm. So remember to fill up for A. Now B, asking for the area. So area, you know, okay, this is 25. Write down first. In order to find area, it's length times breadth. We already have the length. We work it out. What we established from A. Then we have the breadth of the paper, which is a piece of paper is 4. So it will be 25 times 4. 100 square centimeter. This is your answer. So please fill up. A is 25. B is 100 square centimeter. Okay. Okay. Question 43. Mr. Wong bought 15 boxes of chocolate milk and strawberry milk all together. There were 24 packets of milk in each box. They didn't say what flavor, they just say 24 packets of milk. Okay. He sold 47 of chocolate milk and 48 packets of strawberry. The number of packets of chocolate milk left was 3 times the number of packets of strawberry milk left. A, how many packets of milk did Mr. Wong buy altogether? B, how many packets of strawberry milk did he buy at first? Okay, work out A first. We know that he bought 15 boxes. One box contained 24 packets of milk. So you just take 24 times 15 or 15 times 24, whichever. Your answer is 360 boxes or packets altogether. Sorry, not boxes. So this is the answer for A. Very simple and straightforward. B, draw model. B, say B. What did it say about B? It says that he sold 47 of the chocolate milk and 48 packets of strawberry. Then the number of milk left was 3 times, which means, right, when we draw our model for the chocolate and strawberry, okay, wait, let me change color. Chocolate and strawberry. I use blue lah. Okay, so we write chocolate and strawberry. So you're going to sell 47. So I'm going to cut the model for chocolate into 7 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then the strawberry will be like probably random lah. Okay. So it just say 4, 7 what? 4, 7 of the chocolate milk was sold. So 4, 7 means out of 7 parts, 4 units shaded. This is sold. But then he also sold 48 packets of strawberry. And then it says that milk will be 3 times. So you can see 3 units already for chocolate. So the strawberry, right, will be about here. This will be 48. Because strawberry must be left with 1 unit. Okay, total, you know, you have established the total number of packets, which is 360. That's what you established from A here. Okay, so how to find how many packets of strawberry milk did he buy at first? This one. So you can see that 360, you know you can find the value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units. Because you cannot tell me that this one is 4 units only, because you don't know how many sold. You know that this one is 7 units, this is 1. And then plus 48, 360. So if you take away the value of 48, you will get value of 8 units. So 360 minus 48, 312. Look for 1 unit, 312 divided by 8, which is 39. So this one is 39. So you want to find how many strawberry milk at first. So very simple, you just take 39 plus 48. Your answer will be 87. That's all. Okay, so remember the field answer for A is 360 packets. And B will be there, what we have here, 87 packets. Okay, now last question, I think. Yeah, the end means last question. Okay, let's look at the last question here. Question 44, sorry. Oh my God. Okay. It says that a gift shop sold pens and correction tapes in the packs at the prices. So you can see the pens are sold, 1 packet got 2 pens and it costs $5. But this one, correction tapes, right? 1 packet of 3 costs $7. So City bought 5 packs of pens, 6 packs of correction tape. How much money did she spend? Very simple. So A is just a little bit like part and whole question. Okay. So let's do A. Oh, sorry. I think I missed. Wait, give me a while. Okay, let me erase the scribbling. Okay, now let's do A first. So A, how to find pens? You know that she bought 5 packs. 1 pack is $5. So pens will be 5 packs. So 5 times 5. $25. Pens, she should spend 25. But what about the correction tape? I write CT for correction tape. 1 packet costs 7, but she bought 6 packs. So that means 6 times 7. It is $42. Sorry. Okay, so total 25 plus 42. Total, she spent $67. That's your answer for A. Now B, total, a shop sold total of 288 pens and correction tape. The number of pens sold was 3 times. So pen, you draw 3 units. And the correction tape is 1. Total, you remember you sold 288. So find how much money was collected from the sale. Sale, not the number of correction tapes. So sale. So you find the amount. So we know that we need to find out how many correction tapes were sold. Okay. So you know that 4 units is actually, you can see 288. Look for 1 unit, 288 divided by 4, 72. So you sold 72 correction tapes, but the correction tapes were not sold individually. They were sold in packs of 3. So 1 pack of 3 is $7. So which means how many packets would there be for 72 correction tape? So we find the number of packs. Okay. 1 pack was 3, right? So 72 divided by 3. You sold 24 packets. So since 24 packets is what you have to collect money, right? So you know 1 packet costs $7. So 24 packets is 24 times $7. Answer is $168. So you fill out your answer. 67, and 168. That's all. Okay.